Why don't you talk to each other, communicate? You're on the same team, aren't you, it would seem?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Can't tell security for police today.
So, it started off like pretty usual Monday morning. Everyone was in good spirits. We had some sausage sandwiches and everyone was having a good time. We got our placards out and people were standing in the bell mouth. Then people started like dancing around, dancing in the bell mouth. And then all of a sudden, security didn't seem to like the people dancing in the bell mouth and they just went mental. It's like shoving people out of the way. Poor young girl got injured, I don't know, I'm not sure what happened, but she had to be taken off in an ambulance. And it just went mental, all because people were dancing in the bell mouth and they wanted to shift them out, so they just started ramming these fences up, pushing people around. It was great. Yeah, it was crazy. So then once they'd put out the little fence, they weren't satisfied with that, so they started pushing people around again, ripping the little bench out of the way, and then putting up this big, like, you know, 6 foot high one. So there you go. That's what happened. It was mad.
Were you in the mix?
No, I was just watching, waving with my placard, smiling like from the sidelines. Yeah.
Because it's been a tense day, to say the least.
How was it from your side? What happened?
I'll be honest with you, I was in at the time, come back and everything had gone off. Tango, isn't it?
Is it a busier day than usual?
Very. And Mondays are normally alright. Mondays are normally have speeches, everything goes well, but apparently either it was a dog or some kid or someone ran on there and caused a bit of problems and it just went mental. And like I said, I didn't see what happened.
Oh, sorry! Yes, Neil, come on!
like? What were you doing before it all kicked off?
They were trying to push the fences forward. And there were people attached to the fences, so it was dangerous. So I went and held onto the fence so that they wouldn't be pushed over. They eventually lifted me away, but I did manage to hook my foot around as I was being carried away. And then they almost bloody broke my leg then at that point, but and then they carried me away. It's not very exciting really, sorry.
No, it's very exciting.
Not very exciting.
It's very exciting to watch.
We were just clinging ankle rope. I was like, I'm a genius, ow!
So here we have a bronze and an inspector folding a traffic light. What is it come to this? Is it this bad?
Yeah, absolutely.
This bad?
Well, at least the carriageway's open now, which is a good thing.
The carriageway's open, but like, have you not got any underlings that could do this?
Why would I not do it myself?
I don't know. There they go. That's the inspector in charge of the operation and the bronze command in charge of the on-ground operation, escorting the traffic light back to the bell mouth.
You've been here before? How are you finding it? Yeah, I found this. There you go. How are you finding it?
Like, obviously we missed the big one on Saturday, but no, it's good to come down and like actually do something rather than just feel helpless about it.
Right,
Yeah, it's amazing that people have been here so long fighting it, and it's ridiculous the police presence and what they're made to do. Like, who are the real criminals? It's just such a waste of resources on one side as well.
No one looks after our lads. No one looks after them. It'll be a long day. So what are we going to do? We can't get past.
Lads, always one in there.
The opens here. He needs to join you.
Look at his face, bro. Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on?
Watching them call for Neil and then come down and start clucking, and then he's getting upset because I'm drawing him, and he's like trying to move away. It's like I'm just like drawing him, and he's like moving around, shutting the window, and I can see him through the window, so I carry on drawing him, and you can see him like this, like twitching. It was good. It was good fun. Yeah, I got like 3 different angles of Neil. I just need to go over with the pen. I got a nice line of the backs of police when they pulled out all the fences. So yeah, we got some. It was nice seeing like the protesters' faces that way. Like, it was good. And then the evidence gatherers gathering evidence. People cuddled together and still holding on to the thing, like holding on to each other on the floor with rose in hand. That was a good one. So I'll get them all defined later. They were good.
How did you get back in? I saw you like they pulled you out, and then suddenly you were back in there.
There was a woman who was attached to this fence, like at the front, and I was hugging her because they'd like been trying to yank her out with the legs, so I was like hugging her, and then I kind of saw a gap in between the security, and I saw this one on the floor, and I was just like, yo, I'm going back to that bit of fence. It's like they broke that fence trying to get me out of it. It's like, I was just like, no, that's my bit of fence. And then he gave me the fence. He gave me the fence. He was like, let her have it, and lifted me out with the fence. I was like, yay, we got the fence. We won.